Welcome back to Thy Night Plays Xenoblade Chronicles 3. On the last episode, we fought enemies more difficult and more challenging than anything we've ever fought in the past. A bunch of Anludes and some birds. But we did eventually emerge victorious, and we sent off some of Colony Tao's fallen personnel. So that was ultimately a success. Today, we are playing as Lance, and as you may notice, we are not in a building-ridden forest. We are back in Colony 30, because as I said at the end of the last episode, we are dedicating this episode to even more side quests. And on this episode, we are going to start with the quest, what is it called? Serene Melody. Stories arise of a Colony 30 Nopon, aspiring to become an off-seer. Go meet him and find out his motivation. That is indeed what is happening. So we are here in the behind the barracks. We're going to talk to Simimi. Well, he's practicing very hard. Are you the Nopon who plays an off-seer flute? Meh. Simimi, sorry. Stop soon. Chase him down. Don't let him escape. What was that about? Looks like something's going on. And you know us, we're the nosy sort that has to butt into everyone's business, so we're going to track that Nopon down and shake him for all the information he's worth. Let's see what the people of Colony 30 has to say. Why can't we just track him down? He couldn't have gotten far. He has very tiny legs. Who? Zuza. Zuza, give me some information. The Nopon with the off-seer flute. Yeah, that's Simimi. Why is a Nopon training to be an off-seer? I'm pretty sure it was to take Radek's place after he was killed in battle, so Colony 30 would still have an off-seer. Those two are really close. Oh, I see. Well, of course, when it comes to fallen off-seers, it would be surrounded by tragedy. When is it ever not? Why can't we have a happy, fluffy, feel-good quest in this game? Why does everything have to revolve around death and war? Right, you've probably never seen both a Kavesi colony as well as so many Nopon in one place. Are there any Nopon in Colony Tao? I don't remember seeing any. Juniper, have you ever seen a Nopon before? Well, they're tiny and fluffy. Anyway. Ven, you want to know about the Nopon with the flute? Yeah, I do. Apparently he's called Simimi. Sorry, I'm a bit busy with some maintenance work right now, so I can't really think of anything else. Oh, actually, though, there was a snoozing Nopon in my way, so I took the fur bag to the first aid station, and I could hear this ash-awful tune. The first aid station. Okay, thanks. So apparently, Simimi's playing is so terrible that it can be heard throughout the entire colony. And would you look at that, here he is. We have tracked you down, Simimi. How's the off-seer melody practice going, Simimi? Meh, no ask, please. That bad, eh? You know, Simimi, if you want, I can take over off-seeing. No, that's impossible. It promised between Radek and Simimi. But maybe Noah can give some lessons. Or Mio, I'm sure they'd both be marvelous teachers. If, Teach's teaching quest has anything to show about their prowess. Hey, Simimi. Oh, you? We heard you're practicing an off-seeing tune. Could we help? Meh? You off-seers? Do you want to become an off-seer? Simimi want to send off friend. What about the colony's off-seer? Friend of Simimi was colony off-seer, so Simimi have to send off. Simimi have favor to ask. Teach off-seeing melody to Simimi. Then take Simimi to where Radek is. We can do that. Husk of Radek lie in Rutez Bar. I don't know where that is off of the top of my head, but our magic iris map will show us the way to be certain. Simimi and friends go there.
Some relationships changed.
Simimi has temporarily joined the party, so it is, quite a bit away. Where is it exactly, though, and have we been close to it? It's right around here, so it looks like, the tableland for Honest Hulk is almost certainly the best skip travel point. So this is the benefit of exploring, people. You can just warp to places with all of the ease. Red, you have new things to say. Now friends can slide along rope. That very handy way of getting around, in literal sense. Their water and also rope dribbling off of face of Elsie's spout. Friends should go and take a look. Should be similar to dangly rope on extremity of Ribby Flats too. Might be something to consider.
This was a nice find.
As I said when we unlocked the ability, or last episode was it? I'm probably going to do a tiny bit of research into what we have access to and then do like a supercut montage of all of the stuff. But that is for another day, because we are going to avoid this Ardent, and then, yep, there's the moats. This is where Radek has fallen. Radek. See me come, just like promise. See me sorry Radek have to wait so long. Still not sound right. I'll teach you the melody. We'll send him together. Okay. Who send off-seer? In past, see me ask Radek this. Radek say he can't die because duty of Radek is to send everyone. So see me promise to do for Radek. I see. Thankings. Goodbye, Radek. And that is the quest complete. Serene Melody. A quick little good, well, a good bit of closure for See-Me-Me. He gets to send off his friend and keep a promise. So that, I think, was a success. A bittersweet success, but a success nonetheless. So we are going to power onwards and do the missing squad. That, I do believe, is still in the Fornus region, but it is 2,200 meters away. Oh my goodness. Where exactly? It's way over here. Okay, so we haven't been anywhere close to it, but we have been to Raptor Perch. So we are going to make a quick skip, hop, jumping away off to Raptor Perch, and then we are just going to walk 500 meters in a straight line. So unless something terribly interesting happens, I am going to see you guys when we get a bit closer. Apex Wing. Oh, okay. Apparently we are going down this sinkhole giant pit. We definitely do not want to fight the level 87 Serprond unique monster. So hopefully, no, we're going to die, aren't we? We have to run. We are going to die otherwise. Okay, he lost us. Let's get the sparkly. While we're down here, we need to get the sparkly. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. Give me all the sparkles. And the very big shiny sparkle. Flamethyst, Capronite, and Odd Square Shard. I'm sure that will have some use for us in the future. But we are significantly closer than we were. We just have to climb up here. Imagine if we did this before we had Teach's traversal skill. Otherwise, we'd be stuck forever. Oh, but this is probably what we have to do. Who are we helping to fight? We can just stand in the middle of combat, and because we are so high leveled, they pay us no attention. Okay, let's just get this over and done with. So apparently we have to save our Kavesi Colony 30 squad from a bunch of Agnian Avises. And a Tetsudo, I believe they're called? Yes, Tetsudo. But they are all significantly weaker than us by like 14 levels, is it? So no trouble trying to win this fight. Plus we have three or four Kavesi Levnesses as well, so at this point, unless you're doing this as you were coming here the first time, after just discovering Colony 30, then it really won't be any trouble to you. And it's no trouble to me. These things don't have wings, so of course there's no trouble to us. And there isn't 12 of them. Thanks for the backup. Who are you, though? We came to bring you back home. Ven was worried about you. Ven? Really? I still don't think I know you, though. We're friends of Valdi. You know the commander. I thought if you weren't a Levnis, he wasn't interested, to be honest. Okay, but why have you come looking for us? We broke Colony 30's flame clock. It was an accident. We kind of tripped and dropped it, and it smashed into 1,000 pieces. One of those pieces got lodged in the console's throat, and he kind of choked, and unfortunately no one knew the Heimlich maneuver, and he kind of just dropped dead then and there. So, congratulations, you're free. You don't need to take life in order to survive anymore. Congratulations. You've won the ultimate prize. No more war. Can you prove that? Yeah, just check your iris. What? Check your iris? I mean, we've been doing that. Whoa! There's no flame clock. Everything's gone. You really did break it. What were you saying about Ven, though? He was concerned about you neglecting maintenance or something to that effect. Yep, that's Ven. Welp. Time to go back then, people. Roger that, ma'am. You've spared us from who knows how many senseless battles. Thank you. Well, not the senseless battle that you spared us from when you found us. That had to go through, so. You spared us many senseless battles minus the one you didn't spare us from. Either way, say hi to Ven for us. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. Okay, so if I had known that these quests were this quick to do, I would have done this earlier on. But that can be attributed to the fact that we are 14 levels higher than everything else. I would like to ideally get a skip travel point this far out, and I think there's one just over here. Fetos Sand Garden. Everything is made of sand. It's coarse and it's rough, and we're almost out of food. We need to go back to a place and get some food. I'm pretty sure there's a skip travel point over here. I think it's this hammer. Isn't this like the rock hammer skip travel point? I could be incorrect, but I'm pretty sure this is
our first time.
Zorza's stone hammer. Yes, I do have a working memory occasionally. But that is everything that we wanted to do in Forness, so I think we're going to get started on... Oh, I completely forgot to do... Right, I have to get... Forgot about the Bublasias. Okay, well, I did say I was going to find Bublasias between last episode and this episode, but I've completely forgotten. So we are going to actually go back to Mactha Wildwood, and do the Hunter, I suppose. That should be easy enough to do because it is on the way to the main quest. So, hey, maybe if you guys... No. I instantaneously want to do something else. There is something that has been on my radar for a hot minute, and it is not in this region. It is somewhere else. So I will see you when we get to... What is it? The Etia region. We are here in the Etia region by Kamos Guidepost. We're going to have to come back here quite often. I am almost willingly certain and certainly willing to bet. But you may remember several times that we have looked at this particular, not the quest log, please, the map. We have looked at this in particular, this quest-related question mark, and you would have been like, when are we doing that? I want to do the quest. It's just bothering me. It's right here. Well, today is your lucky day, people. We're doing it right here, right now. We are finally taking care of this quest. Hopefully, I haven't put it off too long that we're so unbelievably overpowered and overleveled. But if we are, I apologize. It's better late than never. And better now when we're level 37 rather than when we're level 67. Because it is very easy to put things on the back burner and have them never come off of the back burner. But that is part and parcel for this game. So, it is, I believe, just up on that cliff, so we just have to do one quick loop around, and then we will be there. And as you may have noticed, we are playing as Lanz. Lanz is taking over Noah's class as a sword fighter, and we have not gotten a lot of opportunities to play as Lanz. I would like to play as a bunch of characters over the course of the adventure. I don't want to just play as Noah for the entire game. I wouldn't blame you if you wanted to, because Noah is pretty cool and has some amazing abilities and movesets, but I do want to spread the love, share the love, people. It's important. But there it is, and it's next to that shiny. Maybe we'll find out what the shinies are for in this quest. Let's find out.
Hey, what's this thing? No idea.
Some kind of junk.
Hey,
Who's there?
hand it over.
Noah, this guy.
Yeah. He means business.
Hurry it up.
And by it, you mean this? Why would we ever hand it over to some knuckle-headed chump like...
Guys, weapons ready.
A gray matter. And oh my gosh, he has a gun. He has 2 guns. Oh, he's level 28. So, okay, it won't be too difficult at all. And if we can just start off with a break and a topple and a daze, well, I don't expect this to be particularly challenging, but we're still decently on par with him. We're admittedly overleveled. His art showdown is an AoE all around him where he fires a barrage of bullets. And as you might see right there, he was doing an evasion art. So one of his arts has the byproduct of doing an evasion, and the one you just saw where he was firing his laser, Executioner, is in a straight line right in front of him. He has an AoE art. And Demolition is kind of the same, kind of similar, but Demolition is a fan shape instead of a straight line in front of him, so best bet in terms of the strategy is to just stay behind him, if I'm honest. Vengeance is a move where he kind of like jumps backwards, slides on the ground like a badass, like reverse Indiana Jones, and fires in front of him. Violent Streak, as you just saw, fires his laser all around him, and that's again an AoE in a circle where he is the center of it. So basic strategy. He is very much a ranged fighter, and he is very weak because as you can see, he's only doing like 20 damage per, and as long as you're diligent with your healing, you've got a healing circle in front of you, standing in it, it's not going to be a terribly difficult fight.
Guy's got skills.
I couldn't give an Arden's ass. He's gonna regret it. Guy needs a lesson.
Just to be sure, there's no chance we could talk this over. Guess we can take that as a no, then. Hey, he's running away.
Madman took a dive. Who in the world?
You lot! Identify yourselves!
Kavesi soldiers?
Tell me, have you seen the man in the mask? We've been looking for him.
Wait! They're with a bunch of Agnians. Must be those Ouroboros we've been hearing about.
Traitors to the crown.
Huh? Since when did we ever?
Oh, you think you can talk your way out of a righteous beating? Not today.
Today's really not our day, is it?
You guys don't even have proper names. You're not even worth our time. So much so that the auto battle is engaged. I don't even have to consciously fight you guys. You're just Keves Elite Sniper, Keves Trooper, another Elite Sniper, a Warrior. Do you have a healer? You don't even have a healer. Either way, this fight is nothing of consequence. But that fight against the guy with the guns, on the other hand, now that was something of consequence. Because, of course, you know as well as I do that because of the voice acting and the yellow quest markers, that it has potential to be something very cool. And it is indeed something very cool. I am glad that we are doing this right here and now, because it is high time that we do this quest in particular. It has been on my radar for a while, and I am glad. Maybe they did have a healer. Maybe I just wasn't looking at one. Trooper, tank, or warrior, or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's the same kind of tactically minded battle as always. Focus down on one, you'll be able to destroy them easy enough.
Retreat! Fall back!
What is with everyone?
Yeah, it's getting kind of ridiculous by this point.
We learned something pretty interesting, though.
Yeah. They said they'd been looking for the man we fought against earlier.
I wonder what happened.
If Keves is after him, then maybe he wasn't our enemy after all.
I'll remind you, he did attack us, mate.
Yes, that does make it hard to classify him as an ally. Some kind of deserter, perhaps?
Hey, if he jumped in the river, he'll have been carried downstream. We could try and catch him at the bottom, figure out what's what.
He may yet prove hostile, though.
If he does, then we whack him. And if he doesn't, we listen to what he says. Great plan or what?
Does that qualify as a plan to you? A plan takes forethought and planning. What you did is post hoc rationalize your own...
What do you think?
Let's go and see.
Well, there's only one way to find out, and that is chase him down with vigorous fervor. Where do we go? We have to go... Can we get any closer via skip travel? We can go to the Kamo's Guidepost. Classic Kamo's Guidepost. You know what? You'll love it. It's Kamo's Guidepost. Give it up. 3 cheers. Kamo's Guidepost, people. Woohoo! It's the best guidepost. It's in such a convenient location. But yeah, it's easier to go to Kamo's Guidepost and then jump down these cliffs and hopefully land with some amount of precision so that you don't kill yourself. And hopefully we can outpace the giant Gonzalez Gogol, because trying to fight that thing, anything down here, is suicide. We are not high enough leveled for that. But we can find his tracks. He must have gotten out of the river here. But it is easy enough to follow these footprints. He almost certainly just ran down the bank of the river. Yeah, I don't expect anything interesting to happen. It's literally just following this along the riverbank. So we are going to hop, skip, and a jump ourselves. Make like the mysterious stranger. Where? How? When? How did you know? Where did he go? I'm already lost. The footprints, they mysteriously end here. Maybe he crossed to the other side? Let's see if he crossed to the other side. Nope, he probably continued on forward then. I'm lost. Where did he go? Oh, we found the prince again. Okay. So, like I said, we're going to hop, skip, and a jump until we get to something interesting. No, that is not something interesting. We've already done that fight. Oh, yeah, he's almost certainly just following the bank of the river. Anyway, just cut ahead already. Stop interrupting me with thoughts. He cut across the river here. I want to cut ahead. No one wants to watch me. Oh, well, the thing updated.
This is...
You gonna finish that thought? Maybe I'm not going to cut ahead. Who knows what's going to happen? Oh my gosh, a unique monster that we haven't fought yet. Again, we're going to do that in the future, the future, the future. Something to consider. Oh, and level 40 enemies. Why are there level 40 enemies? And more unique monsters. What level were they? They're 48. They're nearly 50. That's a terrifying level right now. We're not even 40. Where are we going? Is it over here? Oh, that looks like the guy. Okay, we don't need to skip. We've tracked him down.
Finally.
You're not getting away this time!
I thought you might track me down, but I didn't think you'd be so kind as to bring me my prize as well.
What?
Bit heedless of you, don't you think, Ouroboros?
Huh? Wait, how does he know about us?
Yeah, fishy. What are you all about then?
I don't think I need to answer that.
There were Kavesi troops looking for you.
Come on, throw us a bone here.
Look, we want to talk. If you could just open up a bit. Okay. Let's start with names. Ours are...
Don't need him. Stick to the point.
The Kavesi are after you, right? If you tell us what that's about, we...
You'll do what?
Huh?
It's nothing that concerns you.
Right, so if it did concern us, you'd answer. That's something. Are you our enemy? Still keeping mum?
If you stop prying, we'll have no reason for hostilities.
Says the guy who lashed out at us before. Yeah, not buying it.
Oh, for spark's sakes, use your snuffing words.
Uni, chill.
I hate people who won't say what they mean. Oh, this guy's flipping all my switches. Did you or did you not attack us just because you felt like it? Answer!
It was just a warning. You neither need nor understand that thing that you have there. Don't you stick your necks where they don't belong.
What, so you're going to attack us again to get your hands on it?
I told you clearly. Stop prying, and we won't have to fight.
So you need this thing then?
Well,
So, does that mean you're...
wait. It seems you were followed.
Followed? By who?
Them again.
Ha! We found you! I knew you were in cahoots.
What? Stop being wrong!
Now look what you've got us into.
This blunder is entirely on you. But I'll lend you clean up. Wipe them out.
Hang on, Alevnis, this mother does nothing by halves.
What are you mumbling now, traitors?
Not that I care, actually.
Get them!
Well, it appears they're back with reinforcements. And apparently our mysterious stranger with the big iron on his hip has come to lend us our aid, and this fight is not going to be any more or less difficult than the last time we fought these guys. They have not gotten any stronger aside from the Levnesses that are apparently here, but they're not going to be any way challenging because it is, what is it, a 9-on-5 in our favor? Yeah, that's not going to be in any way a challenge. Just get rid of the snipers, focus on the Sagittariuses. They're the Levnesses, a model of the Levnesses, I should say. Just make use of your archer positioning. Same old advice. When you're this high level, you can literally just let the auto battle take care of things. That's what I'm doing. That's what I do for the majority of these things. But apparently, Mr. Talks with a mask on If you're curious about the sound balancing of this game, why it's so difficult to hear over the music sometimes, it is as bad for you as it is for me. Sometimes I can barely hear what these characters are saying. It's just very difficult to get, because sometimes the music just plays louder than the voice acting, and it's annoying to deal with. I can sympathize with you, trust me, I can.
They sure are persistent.
It might be wise not to linger.
Agreed. It'd be nice not to get wrapped up in any more scuffles.
So why were those lot after you anyway?
Is it because of his sparkling personality?
Perhaps so.
Oh, so now you acknowledge it.
You can hold on to that.
You mean...
That shard from earlier? So you don't need it after all?
I never said that. But I can't be bothered trying to convince you.
Right, because talking to people is just such a chore.
In time, you will discover its purpose. But if you were to abuse it, I may have to dispose of you. It seems you can use your heads, even if just a little. I will choose to trust in my late friend's words.
Gee, that makes us feel a lot better.
I meant what I said.
So now what? What will you do after this?
Save your breath, Mio. It's not like he'll answer you anyway.
I have something to take care of.
Oh, so you'll answer her?
Even if it puts soldiers on your trail.
Naturally.
All right, well, that's the end of that then. Your life, your choices, man.
Hey,
What now?
don't die, you lot.
Huh?
If you need me, you can call me. I'll assist.
That's rich coming from a guy that just tried to kill us.
It was a warning. And a small test.
What's this crap now? Honestly, I don't get this dude.
I simply followed my friend's request.
And your friend, that'd be who?
When you say you'll help us, we can just take you at your word.
Either way, I can't have the bearers of that thing running around unsupervised.
Doesn't exactly inspire confidence. But hey, he's strong, so that's something.
That's an awfully kind offer there, mister, but we don't even know what to call you. About time we got a name, don't you think? Whoa, hey, stop right there! Your name, Sparky, spill it!
Gray. Call me Gray.
What was that guy's deal?
Stuff if I know. Although he didn't look like a bad... I guess he kind of did look like a bad guy, huh?
There does seem to be more to this story than we've seen so far.
Just no fighting him again, please.
Yeah, seconded. Punching his kind's not even all that satisfying.
Grey, huh?
And with that, we've completed a Gray matter, Gray's quest. The mysterious man gave you his name, Gray. He also seemed to know that Noah and company were Ouroboros, and ultimately offered them his help. And we've get lots of gold, some experience, and an odd triangular shard. And we've also got Gray as a hero. Just a little side note. Full Metal Jaguar, Gray. The class inheritor is Uni of all people, which I think is hilarious, given that Gray has shunted her off to the side and never answered her. I think that's a hilarious dynamic. Full Metal Jaguar, roll attacker. Shots grow deadlier with each consecutive hit. Time arts to enemy attacks to rack up the hits. That is correct. We have a new hero, Juniper, goodbye. Actually, well, Juniper is probably going to stick around for quite a bit longer because we have several more quests. But we are going to wrap up this episode here. We did 2 side quests, 1 hero quest. We got a new member. Where is he? Show us the dude. Gray. There he is. He's got A in attack, C in defense, C in healing, and B is in special. So he is an interesting party member. We will get more on him eventually. I promise you that. But that is going to be it for today. We are going to wrap it up here, and in the next episode, we are going to go back to Mac the Wildwood and deal with, I believe, as I said, the Hunter. I did promise we would be moving forward on the forest area. Oh, look at all these things that we can get rid of. Either way. That, as I said, I'm terrible ending videos. I'm absolutely awful at it. I'm going to wrap it up here. We're going to continue on in the Pentelis region in the next episode, and then we are probably almost certainly going to learn more about how Gray works in things like chain attacks and in combat. So, whether you watched for 30 seconds or the entire thing, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Later.